In today's episode, I'm going to talk about how I met Eddie and Earl. I didn't meet them in a special way or anything, but in an awesome way. We all met each other for the very first time in our very first introduction to Japanese class. Well, to start all off, I met Earl through being introduced to him from a girl named Marie. And it seemed like Marie disappeared after she introduced us from Japanese class. I knew Earl as the black guy who wore shades whether it was nighttime or daytime. No class time or class time. But as for Eddie, we met Eddie through a guy named Rob who ordered Eddie to hang out with us. And just like Marie, Rob seemed to have disappeared from us when he fell in love with a girl in our Japanese class. Anyways, me and Earl knew Eddie as the quiet guy in the back who was very shy. Very shy. But inside of him lay the demon. Me and Earl saw the enthusiastic soul inside Eddie. Actually, me and Earl are the first ones to introduce tennis to Eddie. Of course, Eddie denies that we introduced it to him and taught him the game, saying that he was a professional tennis player in his past life. Specifically, he was saying that he was Bjorn Borg with the blonde hair and muscular arms and all. Actually, he's still alive, but somehow Eddie says that was his past life. Okay, aside from tennis, when we finished Japanese class, me and Eddie and Earl continued to hang out. After 1 year of hanging out and expressing our feelings, each of us convinced a real initiative for taking the Japanese class. Of course, we all took the Japanese class to learn the art form of the Japanese language, as well as find freaking hot Japanese girls. We all laughed to ourselves thinking how ridiculous the idea was. The idea was ridiculous because, well, let me summarize it for you. This is a beginning Japanese class. If they are Japanese, they wouldn't be in a elementary Japanese class trying to learn their own language. That's like me taking elementary English. What's the chances of finding a freaking hot Japanese girl in a beginning Japanese class? The chances are better if you just go to Japan and just try to find hot girls. Well, till this day, we still look for that future hot Japanese girlfriend. Well, Eddie is. Anyways, me and the gang, that's me, Earl, and Eddie, still hang out to this very day. And yeah, I think we're about best friends now. Right, Earl? Yeah. And I think that we'll continue being best friends for the rest of our lives.
Dude, that's corny.
You finish this episode.
We will be best friends forever, I think.
Bloop bloop. I knew Earl as the black guy. I knew Earl as the black guy. I knew Earl. Why are you wearing shades? This is so funny.
I always wear shades.
Okay.